Melania Trump, the former First Lady of the United States, is no stranger to high fashion and luxury shopping. Known for her impeccable style and grace, she has been a regular customer at some of the most exclusive boutiques in the world. However, what happened recently at a high-end boutique in New York City left everyone in shock. It all started when Melania decided to visit an upscale boutique known for catering to elite clientele. The store, located in one of Manhattan's most luxurious shopping districts, is famous for its exclusivity and rigorous selection of customers. She walked in, dressed elegantly as always, expecting a normal shopping experience. But what she encountered was far from ordinary. As she browsed through the store, the boutique manager approached her with a stern expression. According to reports, the manager, an individual with strong personal opinions, did not seem pleased to see her. Witnesses claim that without any formal greeting, the manager told Melania that she was not welcome there. At first, Melania appeared taken aback. It was unusual for her to receive such treatment, especially at a place known for catering to high-profile clients. Those in the store watched in stunned silence as the manager insisted that she leave immediately. The reason? While the exact words used by the manager are unclear, it is believed that personal and political biases played a role in the decision. The situation quickly became tense. Other shoppers, some of whom recognized Melania, began whispering among themselves. Some expressed disbelief that a former First Lady could be treated in such a manner, while others quietly agreed with the manager's stance. Instead of causing a scene, Melania, with her signature composure, simply nodded and turned to leave. She did not argue, nor did she react with anger. But what happened next took everyone by surprise. Just as she was about to step out, a well-known designer who happened to be in the store intervened. The designer, whose brand has been worn by Melania in the past, immediately confronted the boutique manager. They firmly stated that refusing service to someone based on personal opinions was unacceptable, especially to a loyal customer who had long supported high fashion. The atmosphere in the boutique shifted. Other shoppers, now emboldened by the designer's words, began voicing their opinions. Some accused the manager of being unprofessional, while others called the act disrespectful. A few even decided to leave the store in protest, showing their support for Melania. The boutique manager, realizing that the situation was escalating, attempted to defend their decision. However, it became clear that many people in the store did not approve of the way Melania was treated. Some shoppers even suggested that they would no longer support the boutique if this was the way they treated their customers. At this point, an unexpected twist unfolded. The store's owner, who had been alerted to the incident, arrived to assess the situation. After speaking with the designer and hearing the reactions from shoppers, they made a shocking decision. The boutique manager was asked to leave instead. In a complete reversal, the store owner personally apologized to Melania and invited her to continue shopping. Though she declined the offer, thanking the owner politely, it was clear that the incident had turned against the manager who had initially forced her out. This event sparked a wave of reactions online. Social media exploded with discussions about what had happened, with people taking different sides on the issue. Some felt that businesses should have the right to refuse service to anyone, while others believed that the manager's actions were purely based on bias rather than any legitimate reason. Fashion industry insiders also weighed in. Many designers and boutique owners expressed concerns about how personal beliefs were interfering with professionalism. Some pointed out that the fashion industry has always been about style, art, and customer relationships rather than politics. Meanwhile, Melania's response to the situation gained widespread praise. She did not lash out, make statements against the boutique, or even address the incident publicly. Instead, she let the events speak for themselves, a move that only enhanced her reputation for elegance and dignity. The ripple effects of this incident extended far beyond the walls of the boutique. News outlets quickly picked up the story, fueling heated debates across television panels, social media platforms, and even among celebrities. Some public figures expressed their outrage, calling the boutique manager's actions discriminatory and unprofessional. Others, however, defended the decision, arguing that private businesses should have the right to choose their clientele. One of the most surprising responses came from another high-end fashion retailer who publicly invited Melania Trump to shop at their store instead. They released a statement praising her grace under pressure and emphasizing that their boutique welcomed all customers, regardless of political affiliations. This move was widely seen as a direct jab at the store that had turned her away, and it only added more fuel to the already fiery debate. Meanwhile, the dismissed boutique manager attempted to explain their side of the story. In a now-deleted social media post, they claimed that their actions were based on personal principles and that they stood by their decision. However, the backlash was swift. Critics flooded the comments, pointing out that the manager's job was to provide customer service, not to enforce personal beliefs on paying clients. Others, however, supported the manager, arguing that they had the right to refuse service based on their own values. Legal experts even weighed in on the controversy, discussing whether the boutique manager's decision could have violated any business ethics or anti-discrimination laws. Some argued that while businesses do have discretion over whom they serve, outright bias against someone based on political views or associations could be legally questionable. However, no formal legal action was taken, and the incident remained in the court of public opinion. But here's where things took another unexpected turn. Days after the incident, the boutique's reputation took a hit as customers began leaving negative reviews online. Some former patrons vowed never to shop there again, while others questioned whether the store's policies reflected the attitudes of the entire staff or just the actions of one rogue manager. The boutique's owner was left scrambling to do damage control, issuing a formal statement apologizing to anyone who felt uncomfortable about the incident and clarifying that the store welcomed all shoppers. Interestingly, the incident also sparked discussions within the fashion industry itself. Some designers and boutique owners began speaking out about the increasing intersection of politics and business, warning that personal biases should not dictate customer service. Others suggested that this situation could serve as a cautionary tale for businesses everywhere, reminding them that a single moment of poor judgment could lead to long-term reputational damage. On the other hand, Melania Trump remained silent on the matter, a move that only added to her aura of mystery. Some analysts suggested that her decision to remain above the drama was strategic, as engaging in the controversy could have escalated the situation further. Others saw it as a reflection of her personality, poised, private, and unwilling to engage in unnecessary conflicts. Meanwhile, supporters of Melania saw the entire ordeal as an example of resilience and class in the face of public humiliation. Memes, tweets, and Instagram posts began circulating, portraying her as the ultimate symbol of grace under pressure. Even those who were not necessarily fans of hers acknowledged that she handled the situation far better than many would have. As the dust settled. The boutique that had once prided itself on exclusivity found itself in an unexpected predicament. While it had previously been a go-to destination for A-list clients and fashion elites, the controversy surrounding the incident left a mark that was difficult to erase. Some insiders reported that even some of the boutique's longtime customers quietly distanced themselves, not wanting to be associated with a business that had become embroiled in a public relations nightmare. At the same time, Melania Trump's public image remained largely untarnished, if not slightly enhanced by the ordeal. The incident reinforced her status as someone who does not need to fight battles with words. Her actions and composure speak for themselves. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? In today's world, where everything is captured, shared, and debated instantly, businesses must think carefully about their actions. A single misstep, whether intentional or not, can lead to unintended consequences. And as for public figures like Melania Trump, this situation serves as yet another example of how staying calm under pressure can often be the most powerful response. In the days that followed, the fallout from the incident continued to spread like wildfire. Major news outlets ran headlines dissecting the event, with some framing it as an example of growing political divisions, while others saw it as a case of unprofessionalism in the high fashion world. Social media platforms were flooded with opinions from people across the political spectrum, with hashtags like MelaniaGate and Fashion Fairness trending for several days. the boutique itself was caught in the middle of a media storm. While some praised the manager's decision as a bold stand, many criticized the store for allowing personal opinions to dictate customer service. Several influential fashion bloggers even called for a boycott of the boutique, arguing that mixing politics with business was a dangerous precedent. The store's Instagram and Twitter pages were bombarded with comments, some in support and others demanding an apology. Behind the scenes, the boutique's leadership was in full crisis management mode. While the store owner had already dismissed the manager responsible for the incident, it was clear that more action was needed to repair the damage. In an attempt to control the narrative, they released an official statement, emphasizing that their brand stood for inclusivity and that the manager's actions did not reflect their company's values. But despite the public apology, the damage had already been done. Sales reportedly took a hit, with some regular customers expressing discomfort about being associated with a boutique that had become a symbol of controversy. Some of the brand's partnerships with designers and influencers were also rumored to be at risk, as no one wanted to be caught in the crossfire of a highly publicized scandal. Meanwhile, Melania Trump continued to remain silent, refusing to make any public statements about the incident. However, sources close to her suggested that she found the situation amusing rather than upsetting. According to insiders, Melania wasn't surprised by the reaction, but felt that responding directly would only fuel the controversy further. However, while she may not have spoken publicly, her actions did the talking. Just a week after the boutique controversy, she was spotted shopping at another luxury store in New York, one that had openly welcomed her. This time, photographers were present, capturing images of her browsing effortlessly, seemingly unfazed by the events of the previous week. The store she visited saw a surge in popularity, with many praising its neutral stance on politics and commitment to professionalism. In an ironic twist, the boutique that had refused her business was now experiencing an unexpected decline, while the one that welcomed her saw increased foot traffic and social media engagement. Some analysts even speculated that the boutique's decision had inadvertently boosted Melania's image rather than harmed it. The situation also prompted a broader discussion within the luxury fashion industry. Several top designers and boutique owners began to publicly reaffirm their commitment to serving all customers, regardless of political affiliations. Some even took the opportunity to highlight the importance of professionalism in retail, emphasizing that personal beliefs should never interfere with business operations. Interestingly, the incident also caught the attention of other former first ladies and high-profile figures. While none directly addressed the controversy, some were seen making public appearances at fashion-related events, subtly reminding the industry of its responsibility to remain above personal disputes. As for the former boutique manager, their fate remained uncertain. While they had gained a small group of supporters who admired their decision, they also found themselves effectively blacklisted from many high-end retail positions. Reports surfaced that several other luxury boutiques had quietly distanced themselves, unwilling to take on someone who had brought so much controversy to a business. The lessons from this event were clear. In today's world, where social media and public perception can make or break a business, every decision matters. A single moment of personal bias cost a boutique its reputation, while Melania Trump, by simply walking away with grace, ended up with even more support and admiration than before. So, what do you think about this entire situation? Did the boutique manager make a brave statement, or was it a reckless act that backfired? Should businesses always remain neutral, or do they have the right to refuse service based on personal beliefs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing stories and exclusive insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.